tell her it's not white, but it at least fits. It's wood, so you don't feel like you're killing the toilet seat when you sit down on it. That seat's 5 years old, so she's done her job. I think I may even go get rid of it by throwing it out. So believe it or not, wait, maybe I can make something out of it. This was $6 at Wally World. It's wood, it's painted, you just sit on it. You just sit on it. Well, we're back at it. So this piece is done now, matching those 3 pieces. This is gonna go between the living room and the dining room, where I built the extra 3.5-inch wall. So it's gonna be about 8 inches. I'm not sure, but that's all done. Then I slightly sanded these, and then put the pre-stain conditioner on there. Basically, it prevents uneven absorption of the stain, and I put 1 coat of stain. So I'm gonna let that dry overnight. We'll put another coat, then we'll let it dry 2 nights, and then we'll start polyurethane. So it's a sealant, stain, 3 coats. And I moved on. I'm using a wipe-on poly now instead of a can of polyurethane. So yeah, let's keep going. I decided that upstairs I'm gonna start trimming out the walls. So like a doorway, these will go in the doorway, and we'll do the other side. Just gotta get this moving. And hopefully when it's warmer out, I can do this outside. It's still too cold. Yeah, progress. So it's 60 degrees out here, and getting tired of this. Just drills and impacts, just sitting on the floor and not really having a good place to store. And of course, they're hard to store. So I'm looking for a place to store them. And I got this section right here. I'm going to reserve on that because I forgot I got this little section here. I built this shelf a while ago. So I found me some 3.5-inch PVC pipe. And, you know, I really thought it would be easy to find. Like, I would just pull this ladder out, scamper on up there, and find a piece. And it turns out there's only 1 piece up here. And it's this piece right, zoom out, man. This piece right here. Now, of course, I'm down there checking things out. I got 2-inch, I got 2-inch schedule 40, which is the black stuff. I got 4-inch, I've got 1.5 inch, a whole bunch of electrical 1.5-inch gray stuff, but I can't find any 3-inch. And then I go put the ladder back, and I see on the floor, I had that other piece that's exactly the right distance. I can make 2 5s and 1 6 out of it, or 8. No, 2 5s or 1 8. So 2 normal sized drills, impact, and then 1 long drill. And I was attached to the bottom of this. So yeah, all I had to do is go over there to get it. So we're gonna cut this on up. It's sitting over there. We washed it because we could. You know, go in the kitchen. Wife's not home. You can wash stuff in the kitchen. Motorcycle parts, car parts, anything. Just don't get caught. That's the key. Don't get caught. That's when the problem begins. So yeah, we're gonna go cut that up. So basically, I'm gonna cut them into 2 5s and 1 8, and then I'm gonna make like a U-shaped hole in it. So then I'm gonna put a hole here and a hole here, and then an access hole, which I'll show you. Don't worry, this will all be documented. Boy, that car's clean. It's like I waxed it not too long ago. And then yeah, I'm gonna just have a. It's gonna be awesome. So I used a 1.5-inch drill bit. I measured about 5.5 inches across and drilled a hole, so I have a nice round radius. Then I took a triangle and put it across here at the flat so it's parallel, drew a line there, and I'm gonna just cut it with this because that's the safest route to do. So in case we were gonna lose a finger, we'll just keep that right there. She's got a laser light, so I can make sure I'm centered. Worked almost perfect. And we'll just ease around over here. Flip the lever down. And there we go. Ta-da! dial that down a little bit, maybe make a little more cut here, but yeah, that'll work. Okay, that's not bad for 15 minutes of work. So I think I need to widen this a little more so that the so it sits more like that. The problem is that the switch here, maybe if I just turn it off, just a little bit lighter. So I made this one wider. Offset it. Oh well, it's a work in progress. Well, I was afraid the worms weren't doing well, but I see lots of worms on the top. They're moving, so that's good. I'm gonna put some more. I haven't fed this in about a month. It's definitely wet. There were a whole bunch of worms on top of the cardboard, so bon appetit. Gotta put more paper in there. Little guy trying to escape right there. Where's Oofy? Echo, turn on garage light. We gotta find Oofy. Oofy, where are you? There's a dog. Oofy get back here again? No. See Oofy over here. See him on the couch. Did Oofy get stuck underneath here again? I swear to God. Oofy, where are you? I have a feeling he's underneath here. Yeah, because the wood's knocked out. I gotta pick this box up and move it. I gotta put this down. That wasn't it. Oofy wasn't there. See Oofy over here. See Oofy over there. Where's my little Oofy? Oh wait, I need the chair. There's Oofy. Oofy, what are you doing there, you goofball? Oofy must have been trying really hard to get to this charging station. Okay, let's put Oofy back over here. Go home, Oofy. No, 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 no. Go home. Go home. Home. What the hell's Oofy doing? Go home. There we go. Going in for a dockage. There we go. Now Oofy's charging. Oofy happy. Oofy happy, I'm happy. Well, I was going to go work on the deck. That was the plan earlier this week, but no, I don't work in the sleet. Not at all. So I've got my camera set up in the garage, which works pretty well. I have it's set to only do motion detection. So like, here we'll go. You picked me up, take it out the trash Thursday night. And then yesterday evening, well, in the morning, it picked me up moving the truck. And then picking up the dog. Then Joe coming home last night. BMW convertible. Then me bringing my car back in. So the only problem is that the infrared doesn't work well, but I think there was a spider last night crawling around on the glass on the outside. So the problem is it reflects the glass, but that sure looks like a bug. I don't know what's going on here. Air spider? I don't know. So I'm probably gonna just zero out the evening, though this is kind of fun to watch. And I have motion detection set up. How? Recording all the motion zones. There we go. So basically I have it set to checking this area. If it sees any activity, not the street, but the driveway or the back door, it will then record 20 seconds, 2 seconds before and then 20 seconds afterwards. So I'll increase the sensing a little bit. I'm very happy with that because it's only recording things that are actually happening. Other ones will pick up the entire picture and any car that goes by. So yeah, that works pretty well. My biggest problem was I put in a hard drive that was failing. So then it would die, and then the software would die completely. It wouldn't just stop working, it would just completely, like the app wouldn't load. So it was a little weird, but yeah, and then you got a timeline here of when things happen. So this is pretty cool. So the problem is I need to get the camera outside without any glass, but I need it to be weatherproof too. So that's going to be a little difficult, which is why I haven't done it. Plus I got to drag a ladder up and stick it up about 32 feet and put it up. So yay. Well, a little bit of spray foam and 2 shots of espresso. Here's lunch. So a couple of weeks ago when I got this built, you have to wire it obviously, and I used this crappy little things that at least had the terminators, and then I hardwired to here, then connected it to, I don't know how I did it. I guess I connected it here and here. I don't know, maybe these are connected. Somehow I wired it. Anyhow, so I went on the Amazons, and after a lot of debate, I came up with this. So basically I've soldered 2 connections here, 2 here, and throw that aside. This is going to get screwed down here, and then I can connect to here. And because these have these metal pieces, each speaker will get the signal because this will carry the signal across. So it ain't perfect. This allowed me to use banana plugs like I like and just get it wired in and not have this little crappy wire, which will keep me up at night because it's a really thin wire. This is fairly decent wire I had laying around. So I just need to find some long screws that are just long enough not to penetrate all the way through the 3/4, but at least get this mounted. And away we go. I think I'm going to turn the Odyssey tonight. Odyssey is the built-in microphone program on the receiver that will adjust the volume and the tone controls and make these sound better, hopefully. So it's, I don't know, 40 something out here, 45, and I gotta change the oil in the truck. I haven't done it in a while. I should go look that up. Anyhow, working on this. This popcorn maker, the door hinge broke off here and here, so I got some square nuts, and I'm just gonna put in a nut inside there because the plastic thing broke off, so I got a screw here. But she's too long, so I'm gonna shorten it. And to do so, where did my little piece go? This is how much I cut off of the other one. So there's a cool tool you can use for this. Filed. Basically, it looks like this. So you find the hole, 6/32. Then you thread it in, find the hole. So once you threaded it in as far as you want it, so it's going to cut right in between those two. Thread it a little more, right about there. There you go. Clunk. Then when you unthread it, it chases the threads so that you can rethread it. There you go. So I guess this is almost fixed now. So we're really not procrastinating this. Well, as much as we're procrastinating this, it's still not quite warm enough. I should have started hours ago, but I went to a sale, garage sale. So the other thing I'm gonna make is we got squirrel issues. The squirrels will drain my feeders. So I got 2 feeders there and another one over there. So we're gonna try and distract them with some bagged corn. So I bought a bag of corn. So I need some sort of holder. So this is a piece of cedar I got out of the trash or someplace. I don't know. So I'm gonna make a holder. Okay, so she's up and mounted. So it's just a piece of wood screwed in from the top piece of wood screwed in from the side, and then this is screwed into the pole, and then a fairly heavy-duty Phillips 3 lag bolt, kind of lag screw. I needed a screw because I needed to be threaded through here. A lot of them were straight, and then they would just move back and forth. So then we have one ear of corn, and let the squirrel games begin. So now they can enjoy the whatever the fuck the Bigfoot is. So while we're waiting for the oil to warm up so I can drain it, I looked this a couple weeks ago and it hasn't been working very well, but I'm pretty sure it's because it's like broken in half. So unfortunately, I have a good stock of 16s. I'm gonna swap on this. It really doesn't work well like that. Okay, believe it or not, this is the oil filter. It is literally 4 1/4 inches across. My hand goes 6 inches, so it's about 6 inches deep. It's just a beast. I mean, here's my coffee, a large. So anyhow, I don't have tools to take this off. So what I've been doing the last 3 times I've done an oil change is I puncture a hole in here and put a screwdriver all the way through and twist it off. Needless to say, but albeit I'll say it anyhow, it makes a huge fucking mess. So when I was at the quack store with the ducks, I noticed that they sell one of these for $6, and of course I have one of these. So basically it flips around there, and then you slide it out and put it around there. Voila. So I'm going to try this out since I already have it. I don't really use it. That doesn't work. We'll get Bertha out. She's chain driven. This will just go right around there and just clip onto there. So one of the two. Well, even this one's barely able to go around. Maybe not. I don't. Just barely big enough. So hopefully we won't need that. While I was down there earlier this winter, I noticed there's some grease fittings. I haven't had a car take grease fittings since, well, that guy. Haven't had a greaser in a while. She's ready to go. So we're gonna go down there with my least favorite of all tools, the grease gun. The bane of most people's existence when you need to refill the cartridge because there's some sort of math and vacuums and air, and it just never goes well. You end up covered in grease, swearing, and even then sometimes you're like, why the fuck can't I get one of these that just fucking works? So that's fun. Hopefully this one does work. I haven't used it in a while, so we'll see. Yay. I thought I'd bring you guys down here with me. This is a lot of fun. So this is the oil filter. By the fact there's oil on there, I'm only assuming it's leaking. I don't know why. I'm never able to get this fully tight enough or something. So there's oil all over here, but that's good because it keeps the rust away. So the grease fittings are here. Here. Focus. Oh, this is upside down. There it is. Then there's another one over here. And then a third one over there. There might be more. Oh, wait, there's one underneath there. Shit, which means there's one underneath here. Nice and dry, too. That's the best cut. Where is it? There you are. My little friend, the grease fitting. Are there any more? Probably one on top. Nope, that's a bolt. She's getting crusty down here. I don't think I see any more. Where else would one be? Right here? No. Right here? Nope. So I just think we got those. 1, 2, 3, 6. So, yeah. We'll go do that. Well, we greased all the fittings I could get to. There's one way up here. You can't even see it. Where are you? Way up there. Right up here. Well, this one works, but the other one, the thing's pointed towards this piece. So I can't get my hose in there. It doesn't have a right angle. Anyhow, this didn't work out as well as I thought. So, of course, rubber just spun the first time I did it. And then I tried to put the chain on. There's just, there's no clearance here. There's not enough room. So I realized if I clean this, there's much surface area. So there's math involved. So let's see, 3.14 times 4 1/4, blah, 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 a lot. Like 13 inches. So then I used some brake clean on it, and now she just comes right off. Now by right off, I mean she spins pretty hard. So we moved the containers here. new one here, because this thing makes a big splash, and it's gonna land in the pool, and it's got like 5 gallons of fucking oil in it, so it's still dripping. You can see this is not dripping. That's part of the fun of this, just the spinning it off. And of course, it's at an angle, so if it was straight up and down, it wouldn't drip at all. But no, it's at an angle. So I should have had some gloves. Oh well. And the new chocolater is still clean. That's nice. So yeah, that's not cool. That's my oil pan. And when it gets a hole, it does that. Only have 16 quarts of oil. So we're gonna scrape this lightly, and I'll put some stop rust on there. Convert rust, rusty conversion, I don't know, something. So like with any oil filter that's upside right, I put about half a quart of oil there, and I lubricated the seal. You spin this on by hand. You're supposed to lubricate it so it doesn't bind up. So button it up on the bottom, pull the trays out. That was empty when I started. It's half full. Started pouring it in, and I thought to myself, now I drained these into a big can, and I just set it up over there, and over the next week I'll let these sit for a day, then I'll recycle them and swap them out, because I'm going to go through 4 of these. So I thought, why don't I just take that good oil and put it in here? Great idea, except while I was doing it, something fell in there, and I don't know what it is. So I'm gonna do the right thing, and I'm just gonna, well, as they say, better safe than sorry. So this comes off, air conditioning, this comes off, the dipstick comes off, all the bolts come off to hold the cover on, the cover comes on, and I'm searching, I don't see it, then I see this. Yes, that's what fell in, was a zip tie. So now we get to put it all back. I gotta figure the belt thing off. I didn't take the belt off, I just gotta let it go. So that's not gonna work to put it back on, but at least it only took 20 minutes to take apart. So I got the truck back together and filled it up, and she's ready to go. Got this for $2. It's a Faberware skillet. You just plug it in, it's electric, it's got a top. And I got an Echo, like an Alexa, but not just like a Dot. But I got Gen 3 full version for $5. I have no idea. He didn't know what it was. So yeah, it's the full size one. So I swapped on this. Echo. Play Jazz at the Pawn Shop.
Playing Jazz at the Pawn Shop by Arnie Domneros from Chris's Apple Music.
And she's got some bass to her. Echo. Skip 5 seconds. Echo. Play music by Rob Thomas.
Rob Thomas from Chris's Apple Music.
That's a 3/4. Obviously the quality comes through in the cell phone. Looks like I got a customer. That's a good thing. Maybe it'll tell all of its friends. I put it over here so I can easily change on it. Seems to like it.